NASCAR Cup racing from St. Louis. It's a 1.25 mile oval like no other.
The green flag is in the air, and we are underway.
I think the one car had something to do with this.
That kid needs an ass whipping.
Chase Elliott and Ross Chastain, that pair going at it.
Be on your toes here. Frederick, mirror all clear. Well, this has gotten ridiculous. I mean, NASCAR just needs to park both of them.
Hey race fans, I'm Kim Kuhn alongside Alan Cavana in Studio 3 for the preview show, getting you ready for World Wide Technology Raceway. That is where the Cup Series is headed this weekend, and there's one driver who is breathing a lot easier, and that's Ryan Blaney. Woo! Picks up the win in the Coke 600, breaking a 59-race winless streak.
Unreal. We were all wondering when that streak would end, but it wasn't only us. You get the feeling in that post-race interview.
You know, you start to get to feel like you can't win anymore, and when you don't win in a while, and kind of get hard. So just super thankful to the 12 guys for believing in me, and thank you guys for sticking around. Really appreciate it.
Ryan Blaney was really wondering when it was going to end and if it was going to happen again. It's jarring to see what he was thinking about himself and the emotion that he had thinking, hey, am I ever going to win again? And he does on one of NASCAR's biggest stages, a crown jewel. He's back. He gets the win. Nothing better in racing than momentum, and now he gets to bring that to a short track.
So, as he heads to Gateway, do we think that Ryan can double up and win?
Ooh, that's going to be tough. I mean, back-to-back, the Hendrick cars have been so good at short tracks. I don't know how you feel about, Gateway and where it fits in, intermediate, short track, whatever. But Joey Logano, Team Penske, won there last year. Ryan Blaney, again, a little momentum, gets that, the weight off his shoulders. Maybe he can do it again. He got the win in Charlotte, but he also scored 64 points. So many. On the other end of that, though, Chase Elliott scored 3 points at the Coke 600. Such a missed opportunity, and now we know that he's not going to race because of that incident with Denny Hamlin. You think about the situation Chase is in, trying to get into the playoffs. We thought he was able to point his way in, or at least had that opportunity. After the missed opportunity at the Coke 600, barely scored any points. He is in must-win territory. And again, like last year, we thought Ryan Blaney, plenty of opportunities. Yeah. Of course he's going to get a win. Chase Elliott, former champion, plenty of wins on the schedule.
Martin Truex Jr.
Yes. We think that he can get a win, but Chase Elliott is now in must-win territory. That's a different sort of pressure.
And he's in must-win territory, and now he's taken away an opportunity for himself to win by not being at Gateway. And the thing for me is, yes, I know that they're in the moment in these races, but NASCAR set a precedent last year with Bubba Wallace and the incident with Kyle Larson. You cannot right-rear somebody on a 1.5 mile track on a straightaway, so you have to think big picture if you're Chase. He knows he could possibly point his way in, headed into the Coca-Cola 600, but you also could win a race. And again, the big picture there, let's not do things to take us out of contention.
Yeah, one decision taking him out of 2 big opportunities. Now the picture, though, very clear. Maybe that helps the 9 team a little bit. You just have to win.
Well, talking Hendrick in general, they have set themselves apart as the class of the field. You look at what Byron and Larson have been able to. Even Alex Bowman returning after an injury, finishing 12th in the Coca 600. I would put JGR as a close second, but for you, who's the team that's going to step up soon?
Oh, step up. We've seen the Toyotas come on a little lately. Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin getting the win. When I do HMS versus JGR, HMS has the 5 wins. JGR only has 3, but it's 3 different JGR drivers. Only 2 Hendrick drivers have won so far this year. So it's getting more even, and that part I like. And then we talk about HMS versus JGR. You have a Ford winning last week with Ryan Blaney, so maybe the parity is coming back just a little. Who are you looking at?
I'm looking at 23-11. They seem to have hit their stride. If you count the All-Star race, Bubba Wallace has 4 consecutive top 5 finishes. Tyler Reddick, 4 of the last 5 he finished top 10, both of them finishing top 5 in the Coca-Cola 600. And then last year, Kurt Busch was very, very good in that 45 car at Gateway. So I'm looking at them and what they're able to do from now on.
Maybe someone we're not talking about. Every week we do the NASCAR 75 flashback for NASCAR's 75th season. We don't have to go too far back at World Wide Technology Raceway. We'll just go back to last year, the inaugural event for the Cup Series. Some things I remember about that, just going to a new venue for the Cup Series. That was a huge deal, going to a new place, seeing something new, seeing who would perform. If you remember, Ross and Denny Their
Ooh,
rivalry, one
yeah.
of their early incidents was at World Wide Technology Raceway, and then of course the end. It went into overtime. We didn't know who was going to win. It was Kyle Busch versus Joey Logano. Joey Logano getting the win.
And Joey proving that he can win anytime NASCAR goes somewhere new. He did it when they first debuted at the Clash at the Coliseum. He did it the first Bristol Dirt Race, Gateway. Joey Logano, one of the most adaptable drivers in the field.
We'll see he'll do it on Sunday.
Yes, we'll watch Joey and the rest of the field as they take on World Wide Technology Raceway. Don't forget to tune in to the Enjoy Illinois 300, Sunday, June 4th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
And make sure you join us right back here next week for the preview show. She's Kim, I'm Alan. We'll see you then.